and good evening. I am back in the Nexus after a couple of seasons away from casting. The last time when I was casting you, last time I was casting, I brought us a daytime match, which is quite rare these days in grassroots. But today it's just a standard 8 p.m. Eastern start, or well, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. My name's Caden. I'm ready to go for Matt Pito. I am standing by in a call with the captain of Heavy Greg and captain of Aiur, I think. We just did the coin toss backstage, and it is tails was the call, and heads won. So that means I think Heavy Greg won the toss, right?
No, Protectors of Aiur won the toss.
Protectors of Aiur won the toss. So as you all know, I don't have overlays, so I will have to announce what the map pool is. The map pool that we have tonight: Salt Shark Pass, Battlefield of Eternity, Practice Holdout, Chris Hollow, Dragonshire, Garden of Terror, Infernal Shrines, Sky Temple, Human Spider Queen, Towers of Doom, and Volskaya are the maps that are currently up for grabs right now. But of course, for this is map veto, so we gotta ban 4 of those maps away before we get it going. So
Yeah, we
Air won the toss, so y'all want to go? Y'all want first pick or map pick here?
we're gonna take first pick.
Air FP on game one. That means
All right, we'll ban our.
let me see. I guess I'll do it this way. Okay, Heavy Greg ban map.
Towers of Doom.
Heavy Greg ban Towers.
Correct.
All right. Protector of Air's turn. What's a ban?
We will ban Garden of Terror.
All right. Heavy Greg's turn.
We will ban D-Shire.
All right, Air's map ban.
All right, we're gonna ban BOE.
Battlefield of Eternity banned. Okay. Oh wow, that's interesting. Yeah. So map one, as determined by Heavy Greg, is
We'll take him to Braxis.
Braxis holdout. Okay.
All right.
All right. Just to double check. It was Air with first pick on game one. Means Heavy Greg is back pick. Tower Heavy Greg bans out Towers and Dragonshire. Air is banning Garden of Terror and BOE. And map one, as determined by Heavy Greg, is Braxis holdout. Best of luck to both teams.
All right, thanks for casting. Good luck, have fun. We'll see you in the Nexus.
All right. Yep. I'll see y'all out there. Good luck. All right, and there you have it. First ban is Braxis holdout. We'll just catch cat. Tixmaster, thanks for the follow. Waiting for the lobby to pop here. have to constantly reference this notepad that I have up. I didn't see anything. Yeah, I didn't see anything. Alright. Just waiting for. Now, 40% more Randy Newman. Oh my gosh. But these teams are gonna be excited. I guess while we're waiting for the teams to ready, I'm gonna go over some stats that I found out. Highest played heroes for both teams is Synthesis on Bala, Randy on Lucio, and that was right, Greg. Heading back for Protective Air on the right side, we've got highest played hero is actually it Quick-Tech? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's on Johanna. I don't know if they'll let that through or not. But that is the ready. Here we go. Here we go. Number 1. Okay. Bad. Alright, let's go that. Pump the volume up. Sergeant Hammer ban the B1. Oh, there goes Anduin. Not how to think the meta these days. I don't think the meta has changed that significantly. The Sergeant Hammer B1 has been probably target. I'm expecting. Like, Hammer B1. What we see. We played a lot of third. We played a lot of third. Okay. That's a good man. Get away from Texas air. Maybe it's the meta. I don't know. It's not really a book played. Yeah, Texas air again. No, on heavy drag. Genji has a 77%. 77%. There goes Rosh. Who plays Hammer though? That's curious.
Crusade calls.
Well, Joe wasn't stand out. Take away on B1. Not what we like to see. But who's playing the target Hammer? I want to know. Who's playing it? Because it only appeared in 2 games? Yeah, it appeared in round 2. It appeared in round 2.
Victory for the Forsaken. Our world is worth fighting for.
So, they locked in against the long stack. It's really good to come back and pull out.
It's another day for the as always.
A lot there. Now, if I have connected a character, they are just completely open for it to go golf because they have knowledge. But I don't expect people to know this early. They don't really have an option. Followed by Dust. Clearly, target pick towards protective air, although actually it was Synthesis. Alright, on R3 and R4 we're gonna pick. No, can't possibly tank, although all still on the table. Game audio is fine. Okay, hopefully this is a little better. Oh, Phoenix, you're locked in. Ooh, you're up, Phoenix. Okay, this is quite spicy here. We are. Thanks for the follow. Now B5. Now R5. You already know you're going to a Phoenix in a row. Yep. And now fail. Yep. That's here. No, you're walking in. Yeah, the official problem is I actually do have my laptop just cannot handle things on its own. Unfortunately, I've actually tried this with a game testing in the background, but just not the best. I was just overloading my machine. I actually looked into it, and I don't exactly know what's going on with it. But a source game capture is out of the picture. I'm sorry, but yeah, I am using two computers in this case. Right.
Facility powering
Alright, so this is what the most we've gone with. Left side.
systems online. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Facility online.
He does, man. Down is quickly rotating behind Kevin. Get away. Now, the objectives are going to blind us. What is that happening? Get away. Run to the fountain. Up to Randy is now moving up to the camp. It's gonna take that. Lift that gets a 2-man knockup. Now it's gonna battle with the objectives. Our camp's gonna be started up by a protector there here. No first blood. As Down and Gensem are now fighting it out. Can't pick it up. And now Liptech is stepping right back up. Three-man knockup. 4-on-3 here in bot. Nothing too fancy. There's no objective yet, as Gimtech is first of all still Vanessa's first blood. Ryan has to use his jump away. Phoenix no control yet. Sylvanas is it's gonna be traded back 1-for-1, but the Phoenix Orion's on the move, gets a kill back up the halfway creep, but Phoenix is squishy. Phoenix does fall. Sergeant Scoops is stepping up as a healer. That's a 2v1. I'm not sure you want to be in that. Pina Colada is heading back in. As a sound stays alive. Corrosive is stepping up. Not quite control yet. Both are flipping. Operators are just having a brawl out here. Still staying alive. You see a fight over the objective. That is going to be the objective. Maybe picked up. 2-man stun does knock up. 2-man root on objective air. And that is the Cassia stepping up. You have to keep moving if you want to have power with Cassia. As now that Johanna finds himself in the 2-versus-1. Santa does step up. And Keptek is on the back foot. Keptek falls. And that is objective picked up. Objective air. 40% charge. No, 2-for-1. Okay. Sounds right now the objective part is stop. We are halfway. That's right. You can destroy the walls, get around. Pina Colada is here, but almost not here at the same time. Orion's at a 3-versus-1, and Orion falls again. Not the first time we've seen Phoenix dead this game. And now it's going to be Heavy Greg picking up the objectives. Now in control. Easy camp, hard camp resets in 1:30. Easy camp resets in 15 seconds. And now Heavy Greg is on the move. Sound is going to put a stop to it. Although we do see a couple on the way pings coming out. And now Jim is in 2-versus-1. No, they're going to go help out Sylvanas in the hard camp. That's perfectly fine. And Kiptek is stepping up. 2-man knockup lands on the protector there. But now it's Composite Santa on the Cassia being forced away. And that is going to be the objective. Reclaimed once again by Protectors of Air. So it is. Both teams do have the same talents here, though Heavy Greg is slightly ahead in terms of levels. Ooh, Heavy Greg stepping up to stop the objective. They picked that up. Alright. And now Cliptech finds themselves 2-versus-1. Oh, Junkrat knockup was beautiful. Composite Santa steps up. This is in a 1-versus-3, 1-on-4. Protective Air reclaimed the objective. But not for long. As Melville's there flipped. Sound is back on the move, trying to reclaim that. Protective Air, they're playing good zone control at the moment. Bottom objective is flipped as Kiptek is low and falls. That objective progress is stopped. Now the question is whether Protective Air is going to step up. As Sound and Tim are going straight at it again. Sound stays alive. Completely has to back up to the fountain. Not much is happening yet. Although there's a danger ping on the Bruiser camp. That's gonna be taken, but you have to contest the objective in time. Yeah, that's gonna be flipped. It's gonna be a constant flip over the objectives. On the way ping coming out onto the sound. I was really interested in following that. As Jim is now on the run. Sound almost falls there. And now Chim has nowhere to go. 2-versus-1. Chim falls. And now, as nice objective to take over. Here comes the Junker Retire Land on the composite Santa has to reset. Orion is here, throws out the beam, but Corrosive now finds himself in a 2 versus 1 in a 1 versus 3, backs away, and that is going to be objective completed for Protectors of Air. Well, reality is both sides completed the objective, but Protectors of Air have everything. In comes the wave. Chim is here to shut this push down. Now is the question of what Protectors of Air do is Protectors. As Heavy Greg said, they nearly everyone to shut this push down. That's not a good it's not a good sign. It's 3 versus 2. Practice holdout is a 3 versus 2 split push map. So what? Well, it's a split push map. Both waves are attacked at the same time as the objective does fall now. And it's like now that's when we reprieve. Both sides have nothing to gain or lose here. Pina Colada is on the move towards top. On the way, Pink coming out on Randy's Ethereum. They do not know they're here. Here comes the stun. Here comes the knockup. Randy falls. Malfurion falls. Rip Tyrant lands onto 2 as Corrosive now finds out 1v3 gets blinded as he has to keep on moving at the May, but May falls. So Monas is still alive here. As Protective Air is going to start up the hard camp, it's going to be quick and easy steal for them. Composite Santa's here, but they do have to reply to the hard camp as the sport is going unprotected. Tipton is seeing interest in this hard camp and this easy camp. They're going to start that up. Easy camp picked up for Protectors of Air, and this is so both sides are getting good camps. It's exactly what we like to see in here. We are 10 minutes into the game. Well, not much happening. So now it's heavy. Now Protectors of Air turning on the pressure. They do have a small XP lead. Picked up their level 13 talents already. Okay. So it's going to another go at the beacons. They're going to be restarting up. Not much of a fight there for Funload. Chin and the Sound are continuing to go at it. But Chim does have his easy camp pushed up. As in the core is losing a health. As here comes the fight up top side. Corrosive finds Pina Colada gets stunned up. Is rooted, sleeping. Pina Colada is taken down with the Junkrat passive. The bombs do come out. Nothing lost or gained there. Johanna also does fall. That is the only the 4th death for Joe. No kills yet. Sound and Chin are continuing to fight it out, but Composite is here. Picks up the objective, so here comes the charge for Heavy Greg. Both sides are meeting into this top side. Here comes the engage onto Sergeant Scoops, who's in a 1 versus 4. Has to pop the stopwatch, gets stopped as well by the Composite Sands on the run. Phoenix falls on down. Now Sound is another 2 versus 1. Randy and Composite Santa. But Randy is quarter HP, still stays alive. Corrosive jumps up. Doesn't really find anything. Both sides are interested in fighting over the objective. Sound is on the move. Sound is at a quarter HP. Is poisoned. It stays alive just barely by the heal. But that will be the end of Johanna yet again. Fifth death of this game. Not very good. Not the best if you ask me. But here comes the passive onto the fort. Heavy Gregor moving up to take this. This could very well be the first level 1 of the game. And that is going to be the first fort destroyed. Heavy Greg picked up the objective in the process. So, ooh, the beam does about half damage to the Zerg. Here comes the Zerg rush. This could very well be the end of Protectors of Air right now. Rift Tire is on the move, lands on the Composite Santa and Corrosive at the same time. Sound jumping up is unstoppable. Ghost itself has to eat away, but that is in one as Phoenix jumps at quarter 10 HP, it's gone. And now both teams are on the run yet again, but it is only a 4 versus 1. As now the keep falls, but without still there's not really a whole lot of pressure to the keep. Urel jumps into the fray. Stun lands onto Composite Santa. Composite Santa is isolated, gets protected just barely. But the keep falls on down in topside. So now you'll start seeing cannon minions in topside every wave. But if this fort were to fall, then it's one cannon minion, or I guess it's a catapult minion. Well, you get the idea. I'm an elite caster first. Then you see one cannon minion every three waves. Easy camp, most camps, opposite camps picked up. Archangel's up if anyone wants to start it, but I mean Greg says, forget about it. Both sides are more worried about their objectives, both worried about jungling rather than the boss. And it's an on the way ping coming out. Protectors of Air here. But a siege against hard camp, nothing easy. This is gonna be a full 5-on-5. Both teams ready for the brawl. Both sides are now resetting low. Jim is on the move. Sound is heading up here to respond to the top push with the hard camp. But now it's the fort. This is more the problem. Sylve is up. Here comes the engage onto the Johanna. 2-man stop does connect. Kiptek is in the fray. And that is the stun, but the fort unfortunately is a victim. Orion has to TP out of there. But that is going to be the end of Phoenix. Pina Colada's at 10 HP, almost survives, but has fallen on down. And now the objectives are going to reset yet again with the first, similar to the first wave. And now this is going to be a boss call from Heavy Greg. This is pretty risky, but you already know there's 2 people down, and he's got the Sylve. So this boss is going to go down no problem. As boss camp picked up, and it's going to start pushing bot forward. Target Scoops and Kiptek are here, but they do have to be ready for this boss. It is on the way now. Here comes the 3-man push. Now, if this boss would have gone topside, it would have been game over. But no, this boss went bot. Kiptek and Target Scoops are here. Here comes the push onto the. Here comes the push. Archangel is going to go all out. Turrets do fall. Gate falls. Irrelevant sounds and jump into the fray. Does not get rooted by the Malfurion E. And now it's Archangel against the world, apparently. But there's no support for this Archangel as Headbear gonna wait for the minions to spawn. It's gonna be the end of the Archangel question mark? Yeah, it is gonna be the end of the Archangel too. But the keep does fall. Core is wide open for the taken. almost a full Zerg wave for Heavy Greg. This game has been a constant back and forth. Sound is all alone as their role. Kiptek stepping up. That is going to be the Johannesson. Sound is going to step up into the Zerg wave, and now the core is under attack. Kip Sound's going to continually jump into the fray. Is on the move. Sound is all alone without their team. That is going to be the end of Sound without the lifesteal, but the core does fall. It's GG. And Heavy Greg go 1-0. Okay. Oh, obviously, it's been a minute since I've been casting. So now we've got to wait a little while for the next map. So my Discord's just going nuts right now. Tell you what, I'm gonna take a break real quick, grab some water, reset, and I'll have game 2 ready in a second. Now, effects of air. Lost the first map, so now this is switching first map pick. Let's see what they do. Once we have an idea of what happens, we'll figure it out. So, stay tight. We'll be right back. Hoping everyone has their favorite drink in hand now, as we are back. It's game. If you're just now joining us, it's game 2 on Infernal Shrines, as picked by let me see, by Heavy Greg on the left, actually. Johanna didn't seem to be too much of a problem for Heavy Greg, as we just saw. But I do have my concerns that Johanna, being a popular meta pick, you could go, what is it? Broken Shield? Broken Shield is probably a little more popular than Falling Sword, but hear me out. Falling Sword is is easy if you want to engage more. Broken Shield is more defensive oriented, in my opinion. Can go ahead and give the ready. It is currently 1-0 to Heavy Greg. Just so everyone knows where we are. Both sides have given us the both sides ready, predictions ready. So here we go into Infernal Shrines, game number 2, and it is gonna be Protectors of Air running draft first pick. And as a reminder, this map was picked by Greg. Surprisingly, because in NGS play, if you lose the first map or any subsequent maps, then it's your choice whether you want first pick or map pick. It is the BO3, so I don't have to talk as long here. But again, Joe didn't see the problem. That is gonna be a mouse ale band coming out for Big Greg. Coming out for Protective Air, actually. Sergeant Scoops apparently found that mouthfeel will be a problem, so it is going to be a target towards Chim Chim. And we're going to get banned again. And doing banned by Heavy Greg. Popular meta pick, although it could be targeted. Lucio is the ban by Heavy Greg. That for sure is a target pick against Heavy Greg. Randy Newman has played 114 games of Lucio on this team. Has 71% win rate. So let's see what else gets picked. Bala bites the dust yet again. Popular in the meta, but not very popular on Protective Air. But Sylvanas is gonna be picked B1 for Protective Air. B1 Sylvanas. I mean, it could have been Joe. That was up. Could have picked that. But if you didn't think that was the problem, that would be say, "Oh, we'll just take that." I'm just gonna make Gazlo on. I think Gazlo was reworked, so it still could go off lane. But it was reworked. We may be seeing it in the format. Okay, Hogger. Now that's a pick I haven't seen in a little while. Maybe it's because I don't or maybe it's just because I don't cast often. I don't know, but Hogger is gonna be the lock for the sound. Very solid off lane, if you ask me, but this is Infernal Shrine, so there's gonna be an off lane you're gonna see a rotation between mid and bot and off laners, so most likely say top. New Rack bites the dust for Heavy Greg. Dukov is gonna be the ban. Okay. Dukov, a very wide range AoE type of healer. Now it's Archery on 4, and that is gonna be Chromie and Tyrande. Okay. So we already know Anduin's banned, but Tyrande can actually be an answer into Anduin. No, it's not. You don't actually have the pull, so you can't get anywhere out of tight situations. But Q build Tyrande, if you pick Q every time on the talent tree, that you can do a lot of healing and essentially keep up with an Anduin. Catching up on the draft, Protectors of Air is time to go Varian and Greymane here. As you guys are, as everyone is aware, Varian is not a real boy until 4, so I'm gonna have to wait and see what they pick. What ult is gonna be. Zarya is gonna be the pick. Now, I still don't know what's gonna be off. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Hogger and offlane for Protective Air, but Heavy Greg just don't see anything. No, Gazlo maybe, but I doubt it. Alright, we are now heading into Infernal Shrines, Game 2. At the moment, Heavy Greg currently have a 1-0 lead. If Heavy Greg are not, if Protectors of Air are not careful, this could quickly end in a 2-0. Now, on a talent tree. Caslo's already going for the rocket boots. Okay.
The battle begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin.
Alright. Map 2 is underway. Let me quick fight into admit a tip that gets spotted out, has to quickly retreat, get out of there. And the power of the Chromie Castle is the minion wave is nothing. Stunned up and has to walk out of there. And it is going to be the Castle Hogger, as I was thinking of being the offlane here. Don't have to worry about that too much. As now the bot lane throws it. Chromie gets to stop him and quick to throws it. Throws it in there. There's two chipping the 4-man actually. Quite a different look in terms of air. Hogger's sounded all alone pushing mid. Tim is here and ready. Now both sides are just going to be taking their easy camp here, nothing to worry about. And we do see that in the middle we are going to have a Frozen Punisher as the first objective once that's ready to go. Protectors of Air see that the camp's wide open here on bot side. Now I'm going to put this if Heavy Greg realize that they do. They are here as well. It's going to be a fight over the objective. Orion gets stunned up, has to jump away, and Heavy Greg says, "Thank you for the leash." Has been camp going. Double push on Ryan is here. Heavy Greg's already a talent here ahead. Now, last time we were here in the series, last time these two teams faced each other was actually season 16, and that was a 3-0 from Protectors of Air. So Varian is not a real boy, and that it's gonna be taunt Varian. Nothing standard stuff. But you see the quick engage coming to Rosa. Positano's on the run. Here's the taunt Varian. Gaslow falls. It's first blood. That'd be great. To Protectors of Air. Rosa is here. 1 versus 3. 1 versus 4. On the run. Stays alive. However, that is going to be an easy steal. Do they know the Johannes there? Well, they do know now. So, that's a lot of corrosive going at it here. The Flick Deck is on the bottom, on the move. Heavy Greg, what they do in execution, they make up for it as well. Stealing up with what they lack in team fighting is what they make up in stealing objectives, apparently. Stealing camps, apparently. Objectives started up by Protectors of Air with the lead, and that's harder. You can just spin all on the walls and just clear the skeletons as they come up. If Cabana dies off screen, I missed that apparently. Sound be stopped? Yes, sound can be stopped. Sound is on the move run yet again. 3-man stun lands. Corrosive is isolated and out of the fight. Tim is much help the function of Tim, so they want him dead, but Gaslow is the victim yet again. And now this Frozen Punisher's on the move towards mid. Now Zerg Waves Punishers have one thing in common, and that is heroes are the target every time. first Punisher, so it's nothing really to be worried about. But the siege of Protective Air says otherwise. And it's going to be the Punisher rated to its death, as the riot is going to be isolated on the Gray Man, has to roll away for safety. So quickly get to look see what top lane is doing. Sound is pushing the top lane in. We see they're grouping up for the siege camp. I think they're also against the rest of this. They love versus me. Here's something positive, falls on down. No, that's unstoppable, but stays alive. It's gonna be a stun on third super and cancel it. All three of them back out. But again, it's gonna be a camp steel heavy drag will say thank you for the leash. Down and Tension are continuing to fight it out. Haunted Santa is up here top alone. That is where the next Punisher is gonna be Arcane Punisher in top side. Siege camp is picked up by Air here. Rosa apparently the Guardian has to walk on out of that. Thank you later. Now let's see what Air can do with the siege camp. It's not that popular. Not much is gonna happen for this camp from falling, unfortunately. Now they say, oh, we killed that camp, so now we'll start our own siege camp on their side of the map. Sound is here, ready to go, but here comes Thunder Drag. They missed out on this objective. Man, may not have a clue that was happening. Composite Santa's here all alone in top. Now rotates over to mid. Fight steps in the one versus no. 3 versus 2. Here comes the stun on the right. Daria ult lands onto the Gray Man, onto the both of them fall. Of course, Daria's ult is Traps Hunter, you kind of like to see in Overwatch if you're actually playing it. Now Sound finds themselves in 3-on-1 and is forced to give up the camp, unfortunately. It's not quite a steal. It's not quite a steal here. But it is a nice camp and the experience that comes along with it. Everyone's on the way for this Punisher that is coming up in the offlane. It's gonna be a quick push onto the fort. Looks like it's fallen yet. And it's gonna be the objective here. Down is here. They go into a spin. Yes, they do. Yeah, but quickly backs out. But Grossive finds himself on the wrong side of the Nexus. He's gonna knock a stun on coming out. Down does have to use they break out. Here comes the stun. Santa falls as Zarya. And now Grossive is into the next one. Next one down. Down finds himself isolated. It is a 1 versus 3 down here. But Randy Newman finds himself alive. No, they don't. To run it down, and that's almost a full team wipe. Can Protective Air get onto Closet Santa here? No, they can't. But that will be the end of the fort. They're moving it. Protective Air are moving up here. Just please, just reset. Closet Santa is under their own tower, but that's gonna be the Sylvanas path putting it down. Ariel's is gonna fall, but looks like has to use their protection, but quickly falls. But the core was last hit. Doesn't matter who gets last hit here in the storm, because once you gain experience, everyone else on your team gets it too, even if it was a core. So. Arcane Punisher here in top side. Hasn't that is okay, that is gonna be the jump onto Explosive as the bait. but there is no follow-up from Protective Air. It just dies. Closet Santa and Sound here are here. As if the one is Black Arrow coming out once again with the Siege Camp bot port. It's gonna get close to down? Yeah, come on. Gonna be the Siege Camp tactic. Heavy Drag or no, Protective Air gonna take their side, Heavy Drag gonna take their camp. Oh, no crazy skills happening yet. The Shrine is moving towards the middle of the map. Mortar Punisher is what's on the cards this time. Here comes the push. I guarantee Sylvanas does have Black Arrows, but also the Mind Control up, so that's Mind Control. Ready to go. That's gonna be the Black Arrows, but no follow-up. Mind Control doesn't get used, unfortunately. Down by Sylvanas. Isolated, have to spin to get out of the way. Major Camp is here, up right for the taking of topside. I don't think Heavy Greg are aware that this camp is almost up. Okay, check the timers. There goes the camp. Couple of help me figure out. Rondo Owl is going to stop them out. They're going to do hard camp, so nothing much to worry about there. Hard camp goes over. Protective Air. Mortar Punisher is in the middle, ready to go. Keep it taking some damage. The sound is here, but the wave's clear of harder says otherwise. Keep the fort in that much harm. As the rest of the team is going to step up. Here comes the Graviton Steward. Johanna from the Zarya. Doesn't find anything. Alone. Let's back up. Sergeant Scoops is over here by the altar, ready to go take it. No, that's down actually, not Sergeant Scoops in bed. But so are Heavy Greg. They are here, ready to go. That's when we stop our way up and down, but it doesn't matter. Down, back away, actually nothing happens. Composite Anna is here to clear out the camp. That's when the objective started up once again for the side of Protective Air. Maybe it's gonna be the third push. Okay. Good possible. Heavy Driver here is a just wait. Time trap target set. Fancy. Starting full power. That is gonna be the time onto the let's go. The 2-man stun does connect onto Plicken and Orion, but because Anna is here, Chim is the first to fall on down. Corrosive Anna is here. Composite Anna is stepping up. Corrosive? Yeah, Corrosive's gonna stay alive. This is gonna be a Mortar Punch going over yet again to protect the bear. Fort goes on down. So there's no heroes, so Punisher can't be took the fight. Time trap is being set. That's in the banner for variants of matter. Here comes the jump onto the Chromie. Chromie is being damaged. Ooh, barely takes lights on the push. Here comes the Black Arrows onto the Keep. Keep is gonna fall on down. That's when we jump onto Chim. Chim is the whole bundle falls on down. 3-man really does connect. Orion actually stopwatch gets killed to half HP. Shield comes out on the playtech. Core is under attack. Punisher jumps off and paws onto the gas though actually, but Core is gonna fall. This is this is the end of Map 2. Going over to Trek to Bear. Easy. Fortunately, we can't see stacks, but Toronto did go for Starfall, although we didn't really see it. Mind Control, Curse Bullet, yeah. That is a combo, to say the least. Curse Bullet, though, not sure if I would have picked this as, Grand Main. I do like, Go for the Throat myself. Don't jump into as form, find anyone that's half health, and yeah, that's the end of you, unfortunately. That was only map 2 though. So we do have game 3 on the way. I hope. In which case it's the one that is deserved. As we know that Heavy Greg won the first map, Text of Air came back and took the second, so it's gonna be game 3. I'm gonna take yet another break, and when I come back, hopefully we have game 3 ready to go. I think I just missed out. I don't know, maybe it's just there. There we go. Being dragged into a game. Alright. Okay, so I'm back. It's game 3. And it's gonna be map picked by Heavy Greg. First pick goes yet again to Heavy Greg to Protectors of Air, and now it's gonna be Towers of Doom. It's gonna be just Tomb of the Spider Queen game 3. Smaller map, consistent globals. I don't know if these teams are quite ready to go yet. Let me just let me just go get the production R. Yeah, I'm ready to get. Production is ready to go for Tomb of the Spider Queen game 2. Don't know if I have any more ready checks coming out quite yet. So I mean, we already kind of taking a break, but map 3, Doom the Spider Queen. Okay.
There's a salad in the fridge.
Raging Rooster will buy pizza. Huh. Well, anyway, I'm back. Ready. I am ready to go for the Spider Queen. I think I'm already ready for the map, but we do have someone AFK for a second. So, as far as I know, one team is ready. As gonna be that is ready from one side. Looks like we're back. Both teams are ready. Producer is ready. So here we go. Two of the Spider Queen Game 3. I think we've got a banger on our hands. As a reminder, Heavy Greg took the first map. Text of Aiur came back to second, so now we're stuck with the game 3. It's been a hot minute since these two teams played each other. The players, I don't know if they've played each other lately, but I took a look at the match history for these two teams, and in NGS play, these teams have not played each other since season 16 playoffs. Lucio is going to be the first victim of Heavy Greg. As we already figured out, that is a target. Ariel is going to be the band. Okay, so with Ariel band, there's probably no possibility of choke all shenanigans here. The next victim is Mouseville. I mean, Chim Chim did play it pretty well on the first map. But Sylvanas would be instant ban. Okay. Sylvanas is good pretty much everywhere in the meta, I guess. So. And that is going to be the Joe B1 since it was left open again. But if Heavy Greg didn't find that Joe to be a problem in their first game, I mean, it is a possibility that we could see it again. It is a possibility that this Joe may not be a problem again. It just depends on the comp and what you're playing into it, really. All right, it's a May and Junkrat. Ooh. I haven't seen May in a while. But Corrosive is gonna be the one picking it here. If I go back into the, at least figure out who's been picking it a lot. Corrosive doesn't have. It's not on the. Oh, that's wrong. Clear. Corrosive does play a lot of May. I am surprised that was let through. Alliance Anduin and Task are the picks for Texas Air here. And now we come to the mid-ban phase. Draft order swaps. But again, Anduin kept getting banned, and now it's left wide open, so that gets picked. Now you already have 2 meta picks, plus the Tassadar. Gotta wait and see what the ban is. Vala bites the dust. And Pina Colada, I guess, is the AA player, but I already figured out that Persevere don't really play a whole lot of Vala. At least in the most played list. Now Orion does play a lot still, but don't. So that could be target ban. Actually, that is 234 games of Sylvanas. Holy smokes! Target Hammer's gonna be the ban. But I'm surprised they would. Surprised Practice Air would ban that because on their heroes profile page it says they've won with while on a team with Ball 31 games, so they've won against that a lot. Now Furion and Gazlo picked up yet again. I think I'm starting to see a trend in the draft now. Palenzo Deckard. The Hawk might be a bit skin though. No, not sure if that one was caught. So now it's R5 on Heavy Greg. You already know that AA is going to be Hanzo. And you have the Hawk, and now you have the Hawk on off lane. So I think they are looking for an off laner. So we know it's the Hawk. Okay, now that's a pick. My yes. And let's see if they've played it. My okay, where's that? 23% win rate, 13 games played. Okay. That is a pick to say the least. Alright, heading into game 3. It's anyone's set. Let's see who takes it. Alright. The GLHF's coming in chat. And it's game 3. See what's happening. Cells clear from Joe, okay. Well, here we go. Anyone's game now. Quick Tech is in the smoke. Gets knocked back. Has to retreat already. Before the minion waves even crashed. What is the shenanigans? Joseph is here. Sound gets the two-man on the roof. And the sleep called out. Joe's in the fray. Getting into everyone's faces. That is the root onto Joe. Joe has to walk away. But since this two Spider Queen rotate do work a little bit differently, 4-man's going to rotate mid and top, as Randy Newman has to step away onto my head. Almost falls. Blitzek does get spotted. Nothing too fancy going on at the moment, though. I'm checking it off lane as his down is stepping up. I could have sworn Randy was going to gank the lane. It was wide open for the gank. Santa stays alive. Down this here, into mid, has to use D trait to heal up. D is just essence stack. And knock up lands on Joe. Wall comes out. Nexus gets separated. Orion has to get pulled away to safety at half HP. Half HP in a dream is the name of the game, apparently. Again, 4 mana is just going to be rotating to mid and bot. Now it's composite Santa and offlane versus down. Heavy Greg has shown that they can be quite flexible in who they have in the offlane position. If Battle for turn and Flick Tech gets knocked away by the junk mine. And now Carosa is stepping up into a 2 versus 1, although it's going to be 2-man knockup. Here 2-man turn attempt. It's going to be shutting that down. Junkrat knocks up the Flick Tech. Flick Tech is running with half HP. That is successful. No! The turn is... turn in one stop. That was successful. Flick Tech does have Jet though. That's going to be the route. That's going to be unstoppable to break out of the group. This is going to be 2 versus 4. Tassadar does fall. And Playtech is gone for the world. And if it's not the tank, it is the offlaner, because Sound is here, has to use the essence to heal back up to full HP. 19 stacks of gems, has to go into the burrow to get away from the camp pushing in. Top lane's pushing a blue side feud slowing. It's only one thing. They have enough for a turn in. If they get it, that is the 4-man rope pull onto the whole team, actually. Pina Colada is here, standing by, ready to go. Rest of them jump on in. This is the 1 versus 3. Corrosive lands the plane on Pina Colada. Pina Colada jumps away to safety. Down is here on bottom. 25 stacks of gems is here, ready for the turn and attempt. But it's going to be in the 2 versus 1 to do it. First, Santa, and then Randy. Randy's staying alive. Randy going for turn and plate, turn attempt, turn successful. And there's also going to be a successful turn in for the healer. Now both teams have enough for the turn in, although it is gonna be the heal, but it's not enough. Orion is gonna be first blood instantly created for the Maiev. Malfurion is gonna be the next victim on the list. And now it is Protectors of Air with the money to turn it with the numbers to turn in. The sound is half HP. Let's see, get to 3. Oh no, we can't. It's gonna be canceled. Positano. Sound is here stepping up, but Corrosive there to stop the plant to turn in. This is gonna be a 2 versus 1, and it's off-lane problems for the Sound today. Now you're on 30 gems in the dream. Deposit Santa realizes they're the next victim. It's two versus 1 on that. Corrosive is here. You're going to stop the turn in. That 31 gems down turn in is stopped yet again. Randy is going to be turning in. This maybe could be enough. That is enough for the turn in. Gazlo just died off screen. I missed that, but we've got a successful turn in for Protectors of Air. This is going to be the Spartan push. No, this is going to be Heavy Greg got to turn in by mistake. Sound is camping in the bush. He's going to be stepping up the AoE on the web weavers down here. Nothing too fancy. Although this web weaver mid is gone for the world, and it's gone. Now Heavy Greg's gonna be rotating up to stop this. That's gonna be pulled on the Pina Colada. Gets 4 man done. Pina Colada falls to a minion. That's gonna be the next push coming up. But the Web Weaver falls on down. Boss camps, if you're Heavy Greg right now, you know spot camps up, but the Protectors of Air have a turn yet again. Orion is marked as a danger from so I don't see how dangerous Tastar is though. As that is gonna be successful 20 gem turn for Piltech. Holy moly. Gazlo robot stops the turn in bot, but Gazlo is taking it down for a kill. Protectors of Air have enough for a turn in. 64 gems in the whole holding cell. I have no gems right now. The Hawkeye, that is me turn in complete. And no one saw the Hawkeye or anything. Okay. So now with there that has the no, both teams have the same talents here, but now it's Web Weavers out for Protection there. Here we go. Composite and the Sound are doing battle off lane. It's now Corrosive and Orion are here stepping up, ready to go. Randy Newman is here. Piltech gets the knock up onto Randy, but and you, but that is going to be the stop and the route on and the sleep on the go. Johanna left her on the way being coming out, so but that is going to be the junk right down. Passive is gonna drop the bombs, but nothing happened. And now both teams have yet another turn in, ready to go. Question is gonna be who's gonna get the turn. Question is who's gonna get the turn in first. Target Scoops is here, moving down, is on the turn in. Orion's on the turn in. This could be quick. That's the 2 turns completed. It's the Hawkeye, the Sound that holds most gems. So if you were heavy Greg, you have to quickly rotate down, or hope Sound doesn't get this turn in. And now Composite Sound realizes that Sound's on the turn in. So everyone else realizes that yes, Sound has to back away. Down and composite cannon on the move. Now they're moving back, although Piacotta think about a gank, going for a gank, thinks twice about it. That is turning yet again for heavy grade. Okay. So now it's heavy grade with the red blue buff, ready to go. But the 4-man is rotating towards top side. This fort right here is wide open, but there is no one down bot lane quite yet. Down is here, 3 versus 1. Has to use the burrow and the heal to get up, but down is still in a 1 versus 3, heading towards the wrong side of the map, trying to burrow. Does burrow win a safety? Now the midway falls, top of rear is already gone, but unfortunately bottom fort is the first victim of the game. One is still alive if anyone wants to deal with it. That's gonna be the 3-man knockup. Randy has to jump away to take Randy does fall. Composite Cannon is here with the Caswell knockup. Everyone is rooted or stopped by the main wall. Ryan gets knocked away to safety, but those take impressive are here. And Sound is back up here on top side. Off there in top side, what's next? 4-man and bot. Hanzo was Pinacolada was sent back to deal with the keep mini wave on the keep. As this is the turn attempted by Turks of Air. Okay. Quick is on the turn attempt. Stopped by the Maiev. Jaslo is here, ready to go. And it's down to chasing after him. Composite Santa, you are now it's almost a free for all in bot side as Randy Newman Alfarian falls on down. Composite Santa stunned, silent. Stays alive. Is that not beginning. Okay. Rosen is here. Has to go into the ice block to defend himself. Everyone backs away to safety, but Texas of Air yet again ready to go for a turn. And Pina Colada is on top side. Rosen is here, but it's too late. The red team gets turning. Texas of Air gets turning. Top side. Ice wall is out. Doesn't stun anyone though. You can jump into the off lane and see what's going on. Hannah is being sustained. That is to be expected with the Red Weaver one. But everyone here is on the top side. Top side Red Weaver is not too much to the world. Yeah, it's gonna be falling. Everyone else is on the effective air on the move. And looks like they're going to get the tower here. Yep, tower is here. Red tower is out. Doesn't find anyone though. And now it's only this mid web that's up. Mid web falls on down. But Texas Air says we're not done yet. Rotates back at the top. And they do have the numbers if they want to commit to it. But no, they don't. Orion gets AoE, has to be pulled away to safety. Both teams have a turn and ready to go yet again. Now it's protecting Air on the turn, and Voltek's gonna get the first turn. But But the sound is carrying everyone in terms of gems. And Blitz and Gatlo can be caught, and that is going to be the turn converted. If that actually does happen, there's going to be the fight coming in topside, but Burrow does land, go out. Randy Newton might have it. Has to be blocked by the Gazlo wall, still stays alive. Those feet remain separated, and Talon just said, you know what? I don't care. I'm going for it. That is yet another turn in ready to go for Protectors of Air. Protectors of Air still have to deal with the top and the bot fort. So the bot fort is not much for the world. This is a split push, so Protectors of Air are here, ready to go for the split push. But bottom fort falls down this year, ready to continue pushing it. Gadlow, because of Santa, is just going to stop the mid fort, the mid web weaver. That's going to be stunned, knocked up onto Orion, and Orion stays alive, has to get on out. And now it's going to be up to Heavy Greg to clear it out. That's going to be 3-man stun on to Heavy Greg. Randy falls. This kind of connect not long for the world. Quest completed for Johanna. Level. It's one of these quests. It's one of these quests, either Elsewhere or Holy Renewal. And now Heavy Greg says, we have our 20. You can't challenge us. This is a free boss. We're taking it. But now, while the boss is going to be taken, it's going to be Heavy Greg going for the turn in. Turn in completed. Boss taken. This can't actually happen. It is. Randy picks it up. And we have more web weavers coming, but this is a boss take. On the way, Pink comes out from Corrosion, more likely, so they are aware that they have to deal with the boss, or don't have to. We had Colada Pink, so on the way, has to deal with the bot web weavers. 4-man bot. Sound is here all along dealing with the top web weavers. Heavy Greg doesn't really get them. Most of them protected quite yet. But they are here in top side. More than likely, this top floor is going to be the next victim. Kodak is here alone. That's the best of go. Gets the knockout. On the way, opening Ping coming out onto the Fire. Fire does fall. And yeah, it is turning of air ready to go with yet another turn and once the objective resets. This is late game storm. I'm all here for it. Not much in the world. Sounds just here camping in the bush. Twice about the rat bomb walked away. They also ensure that the herd camp is picked up. Okay, Sound, you're thinking about the turn? But just there say, hey, we're just going to do the hard camp. We don't care about your turn in. And that is going to be the objective going yet over protecting air yet again. Corrosive throws out the ice wall, and that is going to stop onto Orion. Orion just steals the grid pattern and lands on the tube. Orion immediately has to pass the turn to everyone's happy to reset this at the sun on the screen. It's on to that one. Randy is the lone target stays alive. Randy with the Y is up here top side of my F. Ready to cut down the top web weaver. But this is a strong push coming in. Yeah, it's 4 and bot web weaver versus the world. Web weaver is gonna be the next pick from the fall. There comes the stun on and the unstoppable onto the Joe. Joanna just walked on out. No one has quite enough for a turn, but Holy Dragger attempting? No, they are backing away. The ball channels onto these vectors. No one gets it. Maywall does land. The Hawkeye does have to burrow into the fight. Here comes the Maya jump. Really good. It's also Ryan wakes up. There it is. But I don't know what's going on. Tastar gets a quick double kill. Tim is isolated, not, and they are barely staying alive. Here's the burrow from the Hawkeye. Corrosive? What who dies of poison? Still dies anyways. Ice Walk kept him alive. The Protective Air pushing up on his top side. Top 4 is from top EPAC who's gonna be the next pick from the fall. Where's the core fight coming up? And this is from the core attempt incoming. Here comes the stun and the blow up onto Malfurion. Malfurion is the next victim. And the Heavy Dragger, not long in the world. Victim is here, but it is 1 versus 5 on core. But unfortunately, Chim is isolated from the core. Gets blasted away. Chim falls. That is an ace going over to Turks of Air, and that is the series going 2-1 Turks of Air. GG. So not much, nothing really too crazy except Tassar getting most likely the MVP on siege damage. But you have to give credit to your offlaners. And Sound knows that when you have Burrow and you have your essence up, you are basically untargetable. So okay, let's see if we can get an interview with these 2 teams. See if we can get an interview with the winner here. I forgot to tell them to come do that, but let me see if there enough. I'll be. Give it just a second. Okay, so I am joined by the winner, Protectors of Air. So last time these two teams played each other, that it was a 3-0 to you guys against Heavy Greg, yes, but that was all the way back in season 16 playoffs. So what do you think the changes have been since season 16? Obviously the meta may not be the same, but y'all was they thought your Joe was not the problem in game 1, but because they actually let that slide to y'all in game 2's draft, but what was number 1? What is the differences from that playoff series versus the 2-1 tonight? And then number 2, what was the differences that y'all experienced from just in general with drafting and what y'all wanted to do versus what they were wanting to do?
So I think that they went through a pretty hefty roster change. I don't think either of the Randy Newmans were on the team at that time. They also
I don't know if
this.
I don't know if they were a duo, but me casting them, I was having I was in trouble keeping up with them because you may or may not see us on the VOD.
Yeah, you should have cast some of their games back when they had 5 Randy Newmans on the same team, or maybe they had 6, but only 5 in one game. You know what I mean?
5 or 6, more like a family, eh? but seriously, thinking about your last series, what did y'all think going into that game?
So we were aware that their Heavy Grade used to be really known for this like triple frontline. Like they played the Zarya game too, and that was kind of their running style. And they've always had this really brutal, like in your face style. It's like really hard to deal with if if you're used to Storm leading it up and everyone plays scared. These guys just like come in and punch in the face and take what they want, and it's pretty hard to deal with. They weren't running triple bruiser, but they were still playing that way, which is took us a minute to adjust to in game 1, which is why like it's really rare to see like Johanna just dying in like 2 seconds flat is like crazy, but like they can do it because those guys are brutal. So
I mean,
they definitely.
I personally don't think that was a blow up comp by any means that they had, but Johanna being the target almost every time is like, I don't have my tank. I can't team fight. But my focus on the series was not necessarily as much on the 4-man, but rather it was on the offlaners. You go from game 1 to game 2 to game 3, and you realize that is a third person. That is a different offlaner every time, and found was it Dehaka or for all 3 games? And over at least 2 of those games, we had a Dehaka in there. So what was your strategy for kind of figuring out what was going offlane? Gazlo, as may or may not recall, did get reworked in one of the more recent patches. I haven't been keeping up with the patch notes as much as I should, though. I do try to read them, and personally, seeing Gazlo offlane was not what I was expecting. I was thinking, hey, maybe this is the 4-man pick. I haven't really seen this in a while.
Yeah, I think Gazlo's a pretty solid offlaner. He's got a pretty decent wave clear. He brings a lot to the team fight showing up for the 5v5. He's got a lot of good vision tools. He was excellent on Tomb he could stall Dahaka forever on Tomb. It was crazy. And that was becoming pretty problematic for us. I don't know if you saw at one point Dahaka was carrying like
70 gems
or something ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is when you're playing offlane, especially on I guess Tomb of the Spider Queen, it's very hard for you to keep control of the objectives really, because you have some gems like, oh, the 4-man can just go for boss, go for a fight in mid, but no, you have 70 gems. If the team will be obviously constantly turning it in smaller amounts when I was playing, but you really don't want to be carrying also many gems, because what if you get ganked and you can't really come back after you get ganked because you'll lose all the gems that you have.
Yeah, it certainly is something to keep track of, and it's why basically if we wanted to hawk it a turn, we had to rotate us like 4 or 5 and go kill the Gazlo just to get a turn in. It was pretty punishing. They were keeping us at bay pretty well, so it was definitely working out.
I guess going back to that game 1 on Braxis holdout, as soon as y'all said, "Oh, we want Braxis game 1," I'm like, great. Even I was playing a couple seasons ago with Shy Switch, Lumi, just name some of the players. That was our perma ban. We didn't like it because it's kind of a snowballing map. Once you have control on the Zerg waves, or you keep forgetting to flip over the points, all of a sudden you have 100% Zerg waves coming at you, and you have to deal with it. And I guess the same thing kind of happens for Sky Temple. You know, I don't know if it's really that competitive these days, but Sky Temple is still one of those maps that, if you're not careful, it does snowball out of control. So what was your strategy going into practice holdout, knowing that it could be a map that it could snowball?
So we didn't expect them to pick Braxis because it looked to us that they didn't like it that much, but apparently that was wrong. I think a lot of our strat was relying around trying to get something that could actually fight early game, because the early game at Braxis is pretty important. Like you're saying, it's really snowbally. So like you can't take something like Lucio with poor sustain, or like Variant that's not a hero till 4, because like you gotta be able to step on points and you gotta be able to stay there. So we kind of struggled with, like, Malthael beats like almost anybody on a point, so that's kind of one of the big concerns we had, which meant we had to rotate people out, which meant we lost bottom point a lot. Those were some of the things we were looking at in that draft.
I guess speaking of the draft, obviously Joe, Heavy Greg didn't seem to think that Johanna was a problem, so they like on B1, they would have been allowed to give it to you in draft, or sometimes they would pick it, but I guess game 2 was kind of a shocker to me. Sylvanas on B1. I mean, I know Sylvanas is pretty good on wave clear, but I noticed that a lot of comps, like you even have Fromy that's good at that. I mean, Bala is tremendous at racing if you're on BOE, but even wave clear too. So why Sylvanas on B1 in draft?
I think that Sylvanas was maybe the strongest thing they had going for them game 1, and so we wanted to steal it from them. So we're talking about, like, we probably had Joe pretty hard, but we figured we could get that Sylvanas out of their hands. It would help us out. She also empowers the Immortals really well, or whatever they're called, and Punishers, and she has a lot of bursts to go in. Like, we didn't have a ton of bursts to follow shields in game 1, so he wanted to turn that around a little bit. So, especially running like the Varian, like, we need burst to follow up taunts,
Okay, and I guess that's pretty much all the questions I have. I guess one more thing before we get going. Do you have any shout outs for some of the people that might have been watching? I do see sound in chat, although a couple other people have showed up here and there. So any shout outs that you wanted to give?
I want to shout out all of our subs. They're always there for us. They're really dependable. We got a pretty good crew here. I want to shout out our sister team, Protectors of Shakuras. They're good guys. We like hanging out with them. I want to shout out all the casters. Number one, you. Thanks for casting. Every other caster.
Oh, thank you.
Casters are what make the NGS wonderful.
It's what makes your team look good. Y'all have 3 casters, from what I know of. There's Pina Colada. There's Sergeant Scoops, who I know did some free agent stuff a couple seasons ago, and then there was let me see if I can figure it out. There was 3 like 3 of those casters.
Yeah, so I think that casters are like what keeps the NGS feeling good. So thanks to all the casters. Thanks for everyone behind the scenes.
Yeah.
The sound always thanks in his casts. All the people that made all the assets. All the people that create the stings, do the putting people in divisions. The mods that are out here, like putting in the extra work for free. Like, you guys all make the whole league better and stronger, and it makes it fun for everyone. So thanks to all them.
I mean, this was well, I guess there was shout outs, but one of the reasons this was Speed East, right? Yeah. So now looking at the shout out, Heavy Greg was actually ahead of y'all on on points by 3 points. They've only won sets 2-0, 5 maps played. So what do you think the uh, implications are on the playoffs potential? I know we're way early in the split, but that table is looking pretty close. So what are your thoughts heading into the back half of the season?
Yeah, one of the tough things about the current standings is one of the teams that we beat had to withdraw, sadly, and so everyone else has a game played. So we're sitting at like the least games played in the div. So it doesn't look as strong in the standings by the points, but we're still undefeated in matches. That was our first game we dropped. So
Really? Because I mean I've noticed
so
every
I think they were undefeated, so that's pretty big. I think we were the last 2 undefeated teams, and we beat them. So that's pretty good implication for what's coming ahead, I think.
glad to hear it. Y'all got a lot of catching up to do, but as I'm seeing GGs in the div chat, that set was crazy and it was very exciting. So thank you for your time and congrats on the 2-1.
All right, thanks for casting. Have a good day.
All right. And as for the rest of y'all, they're still with me. That is gonna be the end of me. But I'm gonna go figure out who's still streaming. I'm gonna send y'all over to a game. I guess Dorito's still going, but see if he's still going. Okay, looks like I only have one raid target, so slash raid. All right, I'm gonna try to get a raid going. King. All right, thank y'all for coming, and see y'all later.